Hello and welcome back to the Great Attorney, Great Ace Attorney. Also, FYI, out of curiosity, I went up and looked up that maneuvering spelling. That actually is how they spell it in England. So that is the English spelling. I had no freaking idea. That was way too many letters. But okay, if you want to spell it that way, England, go ahead. I guess you created the language. I guess you get the right, but I've never seen that before in my life. But that's at least, that makes me feel better though. I mean, it's like, so they didn't even have a spelling error. Because so far that was the only typo I've seen. This looks like a really good translation. Except for that one little fact about the greatest legal system thing. It looked like they got that. It looked like they were trying to say it was England, but the translation made it sound like it was Japan. But no spelling errors. That's pretty good. Oh, also I checked that. So Dr. Watson's name is Dr. John H. Watson. And this one's Dr. John H. Wilson. So guaranteed. That's freaking Dr. Watson. So there we go. I feel like we're gonna get a reveal with her. She's gonna like flip out just because I played other Phoenix Wright games. She'll like flip out and start like screaming in Japanese, and it'll be like, "What? You don't need a translator?" Yes. She seems to be understanding it perfectly fine. He's not translating to her the questions. So she was there. She was literally sitting at the table? Like, why doesn't he remember specifically she was at the table? Like, when he went to talk to him. It's kind of weird. Like right in front of her. I mean, she seems like she has to be the killer now. She was sitting right in front of him when he got shot from in front. At close range. Yeah. That's the first time they've really shown him translating to her. Press. Are they gonna let us do that? Looks like they are. I would guess. I mean, I guess it's hard to say at this point in time. The societies would be different from what we understand. But I would guess that guns are more prevalent in England at this time than they were in Japan. Because I know, especially Japan now, they have very strict gun laws.
Objection!
That's also like a little pistol, though. Like when I think of like an 1800s gun, I would assume it would be more like a rifle. But like I don't know how readily available pistols were. Dark-haired scoundrel? That's horseshit. I can see about 10 places. I mean, this whole hat, are you kidding me? Obviously it would be the hat. Like, you know, right here in the goose. Or even the underneath, you could like strap a gun to there. I know! This is what I'm saying. This is like the biggest outfit I've ever seen in my life. Oh, come on. Even like her hair. I mean, like everything on her is big. What? But that's a good cut. Yeah, like she could strap it to her leg. She could strap it to her chest. She could strap it inside her hat. She could strap it inside the goose. I mean, who knows? Or you can like pull her goose apart. I bet you there's a freaking gun in there. Oh, they're not letting us press the random stuff. Okay.
Yes! Objection!
I've heard, I don't know how true this is, but I've heard, like, either Japanese, like, they don't have a word for no, or it's like they rarely use it. Like, it's considered very harsh, just to say no. That's untrue. That's a complete lie. Does this button work? It doesn't. That's annoying. There's no way to, like... Oh, okay. You gotta use the A button to go backwards. That's weird. Okay, what is this one? Oh, okay. Well, they apparently wanted us to press that one, but I want to press this because it's a lie.
Yes!
Supiku... Ingarishu? Alright, so that last one's probably English, but yeah.
Yes!
I mean, this is ridiculous, though. If it was her gun, it's lying on the ground, or in his hand, in our hand. I mean, that's the gun. You don't, like, you're seeing if she has a second gun. I mean, this is stupid. It's not proof that you were not carrying the gun in the first place because you don't have a second gun on you. That's ludicrous. Oh. I mean, especially, again, if we go back to her being... If she's, like, some kind of high... important person, then that makes sense you couldn't search her. In some ways. I mean, a murder, that may be... that may be a good reason, but... Right. Let me do... What do we have? I don't think we have much. Yeah, I don't think we have anything for this. I was hoping it would ask us where could she hide it, and then we could say like the hat. Because that's more important than a murder? Yeah, I disagree. I don't think this is compelling at all. When we already have evidence, like we were standing behind him. Like even the guy looked up as soon as the gunshot was shot, and we were standing behind him with the gun, and he was shot in the front. And then we have evidence now that she's admitting she was sitting at the table in front of the guy. I mean, the evidence seems to point to her. But we need more evidence. Or are we supposed to use that same one? I kind of need a hint here, though. Not sure what to do. Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, I see evidence, but I don't see any statement. I mean, I want to make the point I want to make, that she was sitting in front of him, I was standing behind him. You're shot in front. I mean, come on. If she said anything about sitting in front of him, then I could do it. Okay, so we gotta press. Okay. That's where I would have went. I'll press the statement where we shot him. All right. That seems irrelevant. That I already tried. This one.
Yes.
Yes. You just admitted guilt. He shot him. Yes. Okay, case over. I was standing behind him. Why don't they keep making this up? Or why do they pointed that out earlier, but they're not going back to it. It's such a good freaking point of evidence. That as soon as the shot rang up, the guy looked up and we were standing behind him. And in front.
Objection!
Well, I already pressed that one. The only thing I haven't pressed is the beef steak. Was it really not beef steak? I'm pretty sure it was. I guess we're supposed to press this. They told us to press, so... Oops.
Yes.
So why meet at a restaurant? So why meet at a restaurant? How cruel. Alright, sounds like there's evidence of that photo. Where's his water? There's my evidence. Okay. There's only one glass on that table, so I got you there. Of course. It's never not meaningful in Phoenix Wright. They always ask that question. If you could add it, you add it. Or in Your Turn to Die. Your Turn to Die is the same mechanic. Well, this was really obvious, though. Come on, it's so obvious. I mean, this is one, it's probably because it's the tutorial still, but this is one that literally every single person in the courtroom should go, huh? 2 glasses? We've seen that photo. I mean, you know, maybe one person will get it, but I mean, the fact that nobody is crazy.
Yes!
I don't know the significance of this at all, though. Like, why would the glass disappear? Why would she lie about this? It's pretty dumb to lie about this. I mean, it could be evidence that evidence was cleaned up.
Objection!
It's still hard to imagine how any of that would be incriminating, though. Unless the glass was shattered, but I mean, that would take forever. That wouldn't happen.
Objection!
I mean, it's an inconsistency. She said it was just like how it was removed. She seems understanding it. He hasn't been translating any of this to her. That's so different from what you were saying before. Before you're like, oh, I would have loved to have stayed and helped them with the investigation, but I had somewhere else to be. Now you're trying to hide that you were there. You liar. Yeah, I knew she was going to speak in our language at some point. Oh, that was just Gamenosai, right? So she may not keep doing it. Mischief? No murder. Mischief. Oh, like the exact type of place you could put a gun. Great. And how do you put a glass in a handbag? I mean, Jesus Christ, that's pretty hard to do without breaking. Well, it's proof that you could add a gun for sure. No, we've already proved her a liar. Because we've already proved that she's trying to hide that she was there when before she basically said she wasn't. Oh, this is a good point. All right, I was being kind of dumb. Now that I think about it, because yeah, we know that gun's not the one that killed him. Because of that, so she would have needed another gun. Yeah, there's also the case that if she shot him with a gun at that time, it would have been hard for her to hide it somewhere hard. So, like I was talking about, like inside the hat or wherever else, you know, strapped to her leg. But it would be hard to do that after, like immediately after shooting him. But sticking it in a handbag would be easy. I mean, she still has long sleeves, right? She could hide the gun until she got the handbag to put it back in. Wait, why is the glass... The glass was in the handbag before he was... Well, when the photo was taken. What the hell? That's so weird. Okay, that too. You're right. But why would her hand... This doesn't make any sense. She stuck a glass inside her handbag, set it down, and the photograph happens. Like, it's like, why would any of this happen? That's not how she described it either. Oh, okay. Well, this is getting a little bit tougher, but I'm going to end this here. Till next time.